Hi, this is Richard with Richard Runs Trails. I'm out here doing some running in the sleet. Little training for Run Love It 100. It's about 25 degrees Fahrenheit and sleeting. Very tough conditions. I'm trying out some of my gear. Let's go for a run. I'm trying to avoid the ice. Wearing several layers today. I've got Injinji liner socks on with some thick wool socks on top of them. It's working out pretty well. I've got my, you can see here, my Altra RSMs, which are rain, sleet, mud. I don't get too many options to run in them. I usually keep them in my bag for severe weather at races. So today's a good day. I usually wear them with gaiters, but my run's not real long today, so I decided not to use the gaiters. Yeah, I'm in Texas. We don't get sleet and snow very often. Maybe once or twice a year. And I'm in Central Texas. I can only imagine the weather up north. It's about 25 degrees and the temperature should go down further tonight. So tomorrow will be a little bit colder, but no sleet and snow. These shoes do really well, good traction. I don't usually wear Lone Peaks very much, except for short runs, but the rain, sleet, snow version only comes in Lone Peak. So they're waterproof. They breathe pretty well. That's a disadvantage of these kind of shoes. They don't breathe as well as you'd like, but that's to keep the moisture out. I'll run a little bit. I'll catch up with you later. This is a nice area. A lot of our cactus died last year during the freeze, but this year the freeze is not so severe. Get back on the grass. Training's been going pretty well. Been doing not as much running as I'd like, but a lot of cycling on my road bike and also my Rogue Echo bike and my ski machine. I think my ski machine is really paying off. I feel much stronger core wise and upper body, and my running times are going down. I'm averaging in training, my typical miles are about 30 seconds faster. I'll catch up with you in a minute when we get back to the trails. Alright, I'm back on the trail. I was talking about my training. Talking about the great benefits of the ski machine. It was interesting. I was listening to one of the rare interviews with Jim Walmsley on the Free Trail channel, and used to be called Pillars. And he talked about moving to France soon so he could do more skiing, Nordic skiing, which is basically the same as ski RG and skimo, because he realizes that's his weakness. The guys in Europe, they're training year-round in the mountains, whereas in the US we don't do that. The skiing, you know, the Europeans, They came from outdoor sports, mountaineering into trail running, whereas Americans came from road running. So Jim's moving over there for a year and a half. I think Hayden Hawks also, he talks about it, but he's gonna stay over there for at least 2 UTMBs, try to cross this ice sidewalk. But things going well for me, building up my strength, and my next race is Run Live at 100. I think that's February 25th. That's a Lake Ochita, probably pronouncing it wrong. It's in central Arkansas in the Ozarks at 18,000 feet of climbing and descent. So it's gonna be a tough one, but I'm gonna finish. This is good training. I'm checking my gear. This is my cold weather gear, I would say, because most of the years out there have really bad weather. Kind of making my own trail here. Let me know in the comments how your training's going. What's your next race? How you been doing? I can say with confidence I'm the only one outrunning the trails in my neighborhood. It's really very cold for Texas people. Really pretty. Not very white in Texas very often, so we enjoy it when we can. But once it shows up, we're bought some new Commando T8 underwear from Hong Kong trail running company. Heard really good things about it from some of the pros that use it. It's an anti-chafing underwear. I'm gonna test those out soon and I'll do a review on them. I got me 2 pair of them. They ship them from Hong Kong, so it's the only place you can buy them. I'll stop here for a second. Have you guys heard about the new Speedland shoes? There's a good podcast on it on Free Trail Pillars. Dylan Bowman's sponsored by them. It's a new shoe company. They'll make the really high-end shoes for trail running. It costs about $375 if you can believe that. They're going to be adjustable, have special carbon fiber liner you can take in and out. It's supposed to be kind of like high-end cycling shoes. So 2 industry veterans have started the company. It's called Speedland. They just made their first 1,200 pairs. Interesting change. I knew we were going to see more of that because the craft carbon fiber shoes are almost $300. So I'm never going to buy them, but I just think it's interesting. It's going to have adjustable lugs. The fit of the shoe can be completely adjusted depending on what kind of run you're going to do. I think it's pretty interesting. Get a patch of black ice here. Get off the sidewalk. This is a trail in my community. Yeah, $375 trail shoes, if you can believe that. gonna be kind of like triathlon soon. But pretty day, cold day. Thanks for watching this Richard Runs Trail, and appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate the supporters that I have, and I'm gonna be doing some epic things this year, so stay tuned for some new content, a little bit different than other channels. Anyways, have a good week of running and stay safe in the winter weather. Bye for now.